make a perfect tenderloin recipe. That's what the recipe says. All right, so earlier this morning, I took my 2-pack of pork tenderloin that you see here, and I marinated them in a mixture of garlic powder, ground ginger, black pepper, brown sugar, soy sauce, Dijon mustard, a little bit of sesame oil, and some olive oil. So this is 8 hours later, and we're getting ready to bake it. It's only going to bake for like 30 minutes at a 350-degree oven. So I put it in my little pan. I squeezed it in my little pan here, sprayed the pan, and now I'm going to pour the marinade over everything. And we're going to bake this for 30 minutes. And while that's baking, I'm going to make a glaze to go over it when it comes out. So you're going to stick this in the oven, 350 for 30 minutes, and then when it comes out, we're going to put this marinade on it. So let me put this in the oven real quick, and then we'll start on the marinade. I'm sorry, we'll start on the glaze that goes on it. Okay. So we're going to make our glaze real quick. And it's just a mixture of brown sugar, Dijon mustard, and soy sauce. And it's not going to take but just a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and we'll have it ready to go. A couple tablespoons of brown sugar. And I always use light brown, but you can use either. 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard. And 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. All right, mix this all together. All right, I'm gonna let this tenderloin, we'll let the tenderloins cook, and as soon as they're done, we'll bring it out, and we'll put this glaze on, and then we'll go from there. Okay, y'all, so I've cooked this for a little more than 30 minutes because I've got an oven that's kind of cranky. And right now I'm pouring the glaze over the top of it. Try to get all of it out. And you bake it uncovered. I don't know if I mentioned that before. I think I forgot to. So you bake it uncovered, sorry. And we're gonna put it back in there for another 10 or 15 minutes or so it can finish cooking. And when I take it out, I will show you the finished product. Okay, y'all, so this is the finished product. I did let it cook a little bit longer because my oven is kind of wonky, but I paired it with some fried potatoes and some green beans, and this will be supper tonight. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to make some Longhorn Parmesan crusted chicken. I think I've made this before, so we're going to make some again today. And right now I'm getting everything ready. You need to take 2 chicken breasts, slice them thinly, boneless, skinless, and put them in a marinade of 1/3 cup of ranch dressing and 1/2 cup of Italian dressing. And put those in your fridge, preferably overnight, but if you can't do that, 30 minutes minimum marinating. Okay? Let's see, what was I about to do? I already forgot. Oh, butter. All right, and then you're going to take about 4 ounces of provolone cheese, another 1/3 cup of ranch dressing, and 1/3 cup of freshly grated Parmesan cheese, and you're going to melt in the microwave. That's this, and I set it aside already. And now I'm going to go ahead and make our topping real quick. So we're going to need about 3 tablespoons of butter, and I'm going to melt it real quick. This is my little handy dandy butter dish for right now. I didn't want to have to rebuy another one of those. So I'm going to melt this real quick, and I'm going to combine it with a 1/2 cup of panko breadcrumbs, plain, a 1/4 cup of freshly grated parm, and 1½ teaspoons of garlic powder. So let me get this melted real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got my butter, my melted butter. Hopefully that's enough. We're going to need about a 1/2 cup of panko breadcrumbs. So I'm measuring just with love, I guess. And then we need about a 1/4 cup freshly grated parm. I'm going to put just a smash more, a little nush kush or something, I don't know, of the breadcrumbs. Let's see. So that was 1/2 cup of panko breadcrumbs, 1/4 cup of freshly grated parm, 1½ teaspoons of garlic powder. We need that. So 1½ teaspoons. We're going to mix all this together. All right. Now, all right, I'll be right back. Let me get my baking. Okay, y'all. So I'm going to skip a little step or change it up, however you want to look at it. I got my 9x13 out because this is going to go into the under the broiler. We're going to put it on low broil. You're going to take it out of the marinade. Try to let the excess marinade drip off a little bit. Put it in a greased 9x13 if you want to do it this way. You're going to end up putting a skillet in under the broiler anyway, but I just wanted to do it a little bit different. It was the recipe called for cooking it in a skillet, getting it hot, and then sticking it under the broiler. But I'm just going to go ahead and put it in the oven, period, under the broiler. You need to stay close by. And what you're going to do is you're going to cook these until they're lightly brown. And I think we're going to do each side. Yeah. We're going to cook it until it's lightly brown on this one side. Then we're going to flip it. We're going to do it on the other side. Then we're going to take it out. And we're going to put our sauce on there. Our cheese sauce that we made up. And then the breadcrumbs on top of that. Then we're going to put it back in the oven. So I've already got my broiler preheated. And I'm going to stay right here with it to keep it from burning. And I will be right back with the next steps. Okay, y'all. So I cooked these 5 minutes on each side under the light, not the light broiler, but the low broiler. I went ahead and put my cheese sauce on top. My cheese sauce was still mainly cheesy, so I just did my best covering them all, except for a couple pieces I'm going to leave up for my husband. And then we're going to take our breadcrumbs, sprinkle over the top. Do that. We're going to do breadcrumbs all over everything, even those pieces that I left off. Hopefully he'll eat it. All right. And now I wish I would have got bigger chicken breasts. But we're going to take all of these crumbs and we're just going to place them over everything. And you're going to stick this back under the broiler for another 5 to 10 minutes until this chicken is completely done. And I think I'm going to pair it with some green beans for sure. I'm not sure what else we're going to pair it with. I just have to wait and see. But just cook this under the broiler until brown and it's done. 5 to 10 minutes, no more than that. You need to keep an eye on it. Low broiler, 5 to 10 minutes. I'll see you back here with the plated food. Okay, y'all, so this is the finished product. I paired it with some green beans and some mac and cheese. Didn't take long at all, just a few minutes in the oven, about 8 minutes for it to brown on top, and it's ready to serve. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.